Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a collective reading for August 2025. And now, because this is a collective reading, some things may not be meant for you. And that's okay, right? It may be meant for somebody else. But I do hope that y'all can gain some type of insight in this reading today. We're going to take a look at the energies of August. We're going to take a look at your heart, how you're feeling. We're going to take a look at your mind and what you're thinking about. We're going to take a look at your actions and what you're doing. And we're going to take a look at how people perceive you, their opinions or their observations about you. And we're going to listen to some advice from your loved ones on the other side. So starting off with the energies that may exist within you internally, or within your environment externally, or within your relationships. So this energy is something that you could be doing, that you could be feeling, or that you could be receiving from your environment or from your relationships, or just the people around you. All right. You have the Six of Cups and the Five of Wands. So right away you have positive and negative energy attached to you. And we're going to start off looking at this positive energy that may exist within you, the Six of Cups. So in the Six of Cups, you see two children. They are receiving positive energy. They're receiving joy. It's reciprocal, okay? So you could be giving off positive energy and other people could be giving that positive energy back. And there's a sense of security, of calmness, of peace, of enjoyment. All right. Now, if you're not feeling this way, remember, this could be something that you're exerting, even if you feel some type of way that's different from this image. And we'll take a look at your heart more in a little bit. But attached to this positive energy of the children being happy, you have the Tower. Now, the Tower could be positive or negative. It just means abrupt change, something that could be uncomfortable, something unexpected. And when something hits you by surprise, it could be disappointing at first or painful, depending on what this change is. And this Tower is right next to the children playing, but the children don't even notice the Tower and everyone falling and the fire and the rain. They don't even notice it. They're oblivious to this Tower. So if you're not feeling the positive energy within you, you could be the one giving that positive energy in order to distract from the Tower. So you could be the one putting your attention and your focus on creating a safe place or creating a safe environment for other people in your life that you care about in August. All right. I could also see that you may be putting up boundaries or putting up walls in order to keep yourself safe mentally, emotionally, physically, and for those you care about. Now, looking at the negative energy, you have the Five of Wands. Now, looking at the Five of Wands, it does look a little bit chaotic, right? With the people fighting. So there could be conflict going on within you and externally within your environment or within your relationships. So there could be some misunderstanding. There could be hurt feelings. There could be negative emotions. There could be a lot of confusion going on for you and for other people involved in August. And attached to this Five of Wands is the Lovers. Now, it could be this conflict is dealing with love, all right, relationships, a love-hate type of dynamic in your life in August. Or just some things, you could have a relationship that's super complicated or has a lot of drama in it, or it could be it could be up and down. One day you like this person, one day you hate this person, one day you love them. So there could be a lot of confusion surrounding the people in your life that you care about. But also there could be confusion surrounding the commitments you dedicate yourself to. So you could be debating what you want to focus on, what you want to commit yourself to. And it could be a goal, it could be a relationship, but there could be some life changes that you're debating or a certain choice that you have to make. All right. And I can't see what those choices are because it's going to be different for everyone. But definitely August is a push and pull, positive and negative, conflict, confusion for you. Looking at your heart, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Magician. So in your heart, there is confusion with the Ace of Swords. And you're confused about something that went wrong in your recent past. So there could have been a conflict, a separation, a divorce. There could have been some misunderstandings with your family or with friends recently. If you've gotten together with certain people recently and there was an argument. But there is this feeling of hope within you. There seems to be some positivity that you still feel in August for making something work. Again, it could be a goal, it could be a relationship, but you still want to do something that's positive in your life. Now let's see what you're confused about. Just getting a little bit of insight, pulling out my cards. What is this Ace of Swords in reverse? Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. So given the Six of Pentacles, it looks like you may be wondering, can you be happy or be fulfilled or satisfied with the cards that you have been dealt or with the hand that you have been given, right? So something, you've recently lost something in your life, and this loss could be physical, it could be emotional, mental, spiritual. It's just something you no longer have in your life. And what you have left, the resources available that you still have, the love that you still have, the people in your life that you still have, you're wondering if it's enough to make you happy. You may be wondering if you can still live the life that you want. So that is how some of y'all are feeling. What are you trying to manifest here? In the Magician, what is your heart wanting to manifest? Let's see, 3 more cards. Oops. You have the Six of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. So it looks like you want to manifest emotionally. You want to know that what you choose to do is the right thing to do, even if you feel like what you're doing is not the right thing to do. So you may be not trusting your gut instinct, or you may not be trusting the decisions you make, because they may have some negative consequences attached to them, or the consequences or the aftermath is unknown to you, or even what you want may be unclear. But whatever you decide to do, you hope it's the best thing for you and everyone involved. Now, looking at your mind, you have the Tower in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here in your mind, we see fear, or we see that hesitation in your mind. You may be playing in your mind worst case scenarios. I do not see positivity in your mind. I do see you may be very hard on yourself. Like you're telling yourself, this better be the right thing to do, whatever you decide to do. And you may not even have decided yet. But if you have, I just see in your mind this thought of, this better be the right thing to do, or whatever I've done, this better been, what's best for me. So in your mind, you may be very hard on yourself or very self-critical. For some of y'all, you don't want to end up looking like a fool, right? You want to not repeat the mistakes from your past. You could be entering into a new phase in life for yourself. So you could have already experienced some life changes, and now you're hoping with these new changes you won't go back and repeat the past. But also with the Tower here and the Tower in your energy that is looming, right? The Tower that is looming outside your house symbolically, or this Tower could be in your own house, right? But you don't want this Tower to actually fall and hurt you or hurt the people that you love, that you're working hard to create this safe and positive environment for. So in your mind, you're like, please don't let this Tower fall. Please don't let any change disrupt this positivity or disrupt this sense of normalcy or sense of peace for yourself and for those you care about. I do see that. Now, within your intentions over here, this is what you want people to see and believe about you based on what you intend to do. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Chariot. You want other people to believe that you are highly motivated, right? Nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to keep you down for too long. You are going to go after this Ten of Pentacles, which is a stability, a happy home, a safe home. It has financial stability and financial independence. You can achieve whatever it is that you want to do. But what are you actually doing? So down here represents the true actions of you based on what your loved ones on the other side can see. So you have the Moon, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. So connecting the Queen of Pentacles with this family energy here, it looks like you are doing what you're supposed to. You're creating that security. You're creating that peace. You're creating that love and comfort. But it looks like you're refusing to accept something. So let's see what you're refusing to accept in August. What are you refusing to accept in August? All right, you have the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse and the Two of Swords. For some of y'all, it looks like you may be refusing to do certain things alone or to accept that you are now alone, physically or mentally or spiritually or all the above, right? Because you could leave somebody without leaving somebody, if you understand what I'm saying. And you're refusing to accept that, yeah, maybe you do. From now on, you do have to do things alone because you're the only one that knows how to get it done. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're man or woman, you're just the Queen of Pentacles. You're someone who can get things done. You're a leader. You are a leader. You are a provider. You are a caregiver. And if you want things done right, you have to do it yourself. And that is something maybe hard for you to accept in August. Or there is a decision that you have to make that other people just may not accept. They may not approve of it. So if you go ahead and do whatever this decision you have to make, then other people may be mad at you or disappointed in you. And you don't want that, right? Let's see if there's anything else. Let me grab my cards. Anything else that your loved ones on the other side can see about your actions? Okay. Oh, the Tower again. So you have the King of Cups in reverse, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. With these changes, the life changes that could happen or they are happening to you and to other people around you, you may be very emotionally unstable. And surprise, surprise, right? Because y'all got positive and negative energy attached to you in August. We already seen it, right? And your loved ones on the other side, they're saying, yeah, what you're choosing to do, the environment that you are creating or maintaining is not as positive as you think it is. When this tower falls, metaphorically, when you experience life changes, you cannot control which direction this tower is going to fall, right? You can't control the speed in which this tower falls. You can't minimize the impact in which this tower falls upon you and falls upon other people. And when you try to force your hand at when life changes happen, instead of accepting what comes your way, you create a false sense of security that doesn't really benefit you and it doesn't really benefit the people in your life. So although it may be a positive environment that you created, it's not something that is beneficial in the long run. Okay, yeah, you see the woman juggling. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles upright this time, and the Lovers. And the Lovers goes back to your energy within. With this Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like your loved ones want you to lessen your desire to control every aspect of your life or every outcome of your life. And that is including the tower moment that is going to happen. If a tower should fall, let it fall. Wherever it may land, let it land where it may land. Naturally and not artificially or controlled or minimized or stabilized by you. Let whatever needs to happen, happen. And when you open yourself up or allow yourself to be open to whatever may happen, whatever the universe can offer you, I think that allows for newness, new experiences, new people to come into your life, and new people that are in alignment with what you want, with what you need. New people who can support you, who can help clean up the debris of when that tower falls, right? And that's not to say that the people already in your life are going to leave. They could very well experience new changes as well. They could be inspired to be different or to do different, to be better, do better. But this is about you, right? This tower moment is about you and what you want, the positive and safe environment that you want to create for yourself and for the people you care about. This can happen naturally and in an more authentic way if you allow life changes to occur the way that they need to occur. All right, letting go of control in your actions and embracing the newness. We're gonna move on to how people perceive you, right? Your inner circle or the people in your life who can observe you in your daily life. You have the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Wands. And the people in your life who are observing you, this could be family, it could be your children, it could be your clients, right? It could be coworkers, it could be your spouse, it could be your pets. But when people look at you, and it's going to be different for everyone who exactly is observing you, but from what I can see in the cards, people feel positivity coming from you. Other people enjoy being around you. You give comfort, you give security, even though in your actions it looks a little rocky, right? Your loved ones just said, hey, some things need to be fixed. Just looking at how people feel in your life about you or towards you, maybe your loved ones on the other side, they're noticing what's going on internally with you or what's just beneath the surface. So any instability or disruption is not very noticeable to other people, and it may not even be noticeable to you, which is why they wanted to bring that up. But from the outside looking in, according to the people in your life, you exude positive energy, safety, comfort, peace, contentment. You are someone that is very loyal, very dependable, someone that can be trusted. And you will never stop defending or protecting or doing what is best, what is right. So all this confusion that you may have is if you're doing the right thing, or are you not doing the right thing, and are you going to hurt people's feelings with what you choose to do? And for some of y'all, right, take what you can connect with. But if there is some confusion surrounding what you choose to do, the people in your life, they see you as someone who can make the right decisions, even if it's a tough call to make. And if you don't believe me, let's pull 3 more for how people perceive you. All right, the people in your life who can see you on a daily basis, how do they perceive you? Yeah, this is tied to the 7 of Wands. You see the person who's very determined. And up here in your intentions, you're very determined to get that happy ending for yourself and for other people in your life. Down here you have the 5 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Other people see that you can move past any obstacle or hardship. Right now you may be down on your luck. Right now, you may be experiencing missed opportunities. Right now, you may be recovering from mistakes you've made or mistakes other people have made. but you're able to pick yourself back up and keep moving. So that is how other people perceive you. And again, who is observing this about you? It's different for everybody, all right? We're going to move on to the advice from your loved ones on the other side. These two cards represent the energy that you need more of, okay? The energy that you need to adapt into certain situations, whatever you're going through, because everyone's different, but whatever it is, this is the energy that you can adapt in August. So you have the King of Cups in reverse and the Devil. So the energy that you may need more of in August is for you to have some emotional detachment from unhealthy or unsafe or toxic environments, or unsafe or unhealthy or toxic people, and whatever else that may trigger you into unhealthy habits or unhealthy behaviors as well. And remember, what other people choose to do or say is their own responsibility. You are not responsible for what other people do or say. You are not responsible for other people's enjoyment or for their own peace of mind or for their happiness. And this is just for some of y'all who are dealing with unsafe or unhealthy or toxic people. You are not responsible for their own happiness. You don't owe those people anything, okay? That's just for some of y'all. And if you do have to deal with some type of conflict, and this could be within your home, it could be within relationships or at work or at school, wherever this conflict may arise, okay, that comes with this Tower here. If y'all experience some type of change that is uncomfortable or painful, try to have a little bit of emotional detachment to look outside of the situation to get that bigger picture. You may not have power to change what has happened or what needs to happen or what is going to happen, but you can control what you choose to do. So again, the energy you need more of is not attaching yourself to people who may emotionally manipulate you or who may prevent you from moving forward in a positive direction for yourself. Anything else before I move on? Let me grab my cards. Just pull from the bottom. Oh, Three of Wands in reverse and the Devil again in reverse. Okay, you will not find any benefit to remaining attached to a certain person or to a certain situation or environment that is not healthy for you or not positive for you. So they just want to reiterate that for some of y'all. And on the other hand, for those who manage to detach themselves from a certain environment or from a certain person that is unhealthy or toxic, and this detachment of yourself could be physical or emotional or mental or spiritual or all the above, right? It doesn't physically, you don't have to detach in order for you to detach, all right? But when you've had enough of this certain person or certain environment, your loved ones on the other side, they want you to take a step back and to pause, because this detachment comes with certain obligations, right? And this is going to be for some of y'all, not everyone, but some of y'all, in order to fully detach from somebody else or from a certain environment, it is a process, a long process. You can't just jump in your getaway car and, and you're done with that person or that environment. There's certain things that you have to take care of. And for some of y'all, it's going to have to deal with other family, other children in your life, or other obligations in your life. I think your loved ones want to say, hey, you need to detach yourself from this toxic or unhealthy environment or person, but you can't just run away. Even if you may experience a Tower moment, a sudden life change, the process of detaching yourself from someone or an environment will be slow. So you may not be free of certain negative energy just yet in August. Now, the energy that you need less of is the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now remember, in your intentions, you are the Knight of Wands. In your heart or in your mind or in your spirit, you want other people to see and believe that you are a highly motivated person. That motivation comes from within. That passion comes from within. Your loved ones on the other side just want to say yes. Keep that passion and motivation coming from within. Do not allow yourself to be motivated by other people, because what they may want or what they may need may not be what's best for you. Because you were represented by the Queen of Pentacles, and you could be man or woman, but because you were represented by the Queen, you have your counterpart, the King of Pentacles, here. So for some of y'all, your loved ones want to tell you, do not get caught up in what your partner, your spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever they are, whoever you love, don't get caught up in what they want you to do. Do not feel obligated to fulfill their wants or their needs because you feel guilty or you have some type of remorse or regret. So keep setting your intentions to what you want and what you need and whatever is best for you. So I want to look at the ebb and flow of the month of August. Just a quick overview of what you could expect week by week. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this up. You know what? Let's just clean it this way. And that is done. Okay, so I'm going to pull out 2 cards for each week, all right? So we can look at the ebb and flow of each week. So this is the first week of August, the second week, the 3rd, and the 4th, and I'll move them over. Okay, so looking at the first week of August, it looks like you're wanting to heal whatever you've been going through, all right? Whatever you've been experiencing. It looks like you have accepted that, okay, I have to go on this healing journey, or I have to continue this healing journey. Whatever you need to heal from, it's one of hopefulness. It's one of optimism for most of y'all, and everyone's different. The second week, it looks like you may be feeling overwhelmed with what the responsibilities that you have to perform. So certain actions or certain decisions that you have to make in the second week of August may scare you, all right? The third week of August looks a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. You may be feeling some disappointment in the third week of August, but it's gonna be different for everybody. The fourth week of August, you may feel some lowered energy, a lack of motivation, a lack of passion. You may not want to work with other people or be around other people. And so, you know, you may just want to be alone in the fourth week of August. Let me do one more. First week of September, how's it looking? Let's see. Okay, let me move these over so we can... It's not looking so good. Maybe it looks like you may experience some conflict or confusion or misunderstanding with other people. It could be romantically, it could be someone in your family or something at work. It just looks like there may be some tension going on, but who knows? Let me go ahead and do the second week of September to see when y'all can see some sunshine. Let's see. Second week of September looks like you may do a little self-reflecting or self-evaluating on what you can do differently in September, all right? That could be a positive, or that could be a neutral type of week for you. Can y'all see? Let me move it up. Okay, in the third week of September, it looks like you may still be in an environment or relationship that may not fulfill you in the way that you want, but you're not giving up on what you want or on what you need. And let me go ahead and see the last week of September. Let me see if anything is changing from August. Okay, by the end of September, you will see some positive change in your life. So if you have been feeling stuck or experiencing slow progress or setbacks or disappointments, by the end of September, and again, this is a collective reading, so this could happen before the end of September or after September, but collectively, y'all should energetically feel a positive shift in your life. You may see this physically as well, all right? A physical transformation of that slow progress, slow movement, or those disappointments. There is a positive shift. So August may look like a slow burn into September, where things really take off for you by the end of September. That's not to say that there's no positivity that may happen for you in August. You could still see some positivity going on for you. But if not, by the end of September, things will start to take off. Any last words from your loved ones? Maybe a word of encouragement? Anything else, loved ones, during any difficulty during August and September for everyone watching? You have the Empress, the Justice, and the Page of Cups in reverse. Your loved ones want to tell you the imbalance that you may feel energetically within and within your environment or within your relationships, it will end. This imbalance is not permanent. You will be able to feel that passion again, or to feel inspired again, to have that energy again, to go out and live your life in the way that you want to live it. And I hope that helped. Until next time, take care.